Okay, here we go.
Shell to Ron or Isabel.
Just Ron, go ahead.
There's nobody. Can you go to Sears Point, make sure it's okay to go out?
Annette said it was okay just to go out, but I'll call. I think you can go on out.
Okay. So this is pit exit?
Yeah. Going out without clearance, but obviously state drivers left. I tell you around turn 1. I'm going to take a slow lap around the track so you know the turn numbers.
Yep.
And I'll get off the track and then get back on and show you the different lines of the corners.
You're gonna what?
I'll get off so you can see where the pit exit entrance is.
Okay.
I'll get back on. So this is turn 1 and 1A.
What is one? Is this A up here?
Yeah, you can call it A
Okay.
or 1, whichever.
Okay, drift out mid-track or stay in tight?
Nope, don't worry about the line yet. I'll just show you the corners.
Okay.
This is 2. And then coming up is 3, which is the downhill to the left.
Okay.
And then you have 3A, which is over the top of the hill to the right.
Wow, this gets your attention.
Turn 4, downhill right. Turn 5, sweeper to the right. And then this is the carousel, also known as turn 6.
Okay. Are you driving the line now?
Kind of, sort of.
Wow, okay. So you double apex this?
No, what you try to do is maximize your straight line braking. I'll show you a trick through here.
Okay. I like tricks.
Cost you extra. Okay, coming up to the top here, we're going to merge a little to the left. This is 7 coming up. It's the one that goes to the right.
Oh, wow. Okay. How many people go straight?
What do you mean by straight? Oh, you mean that way? Oh, their first time here. Once or twice. Now this is 7 here.
Okay. Is this the other hairpin?
Yeah, there's 3 hairpins. There's this one, turn 11, and then sort of the carousel. You can call that a hairpin, but it's so long, it's a very fast corner. These are the S's. This is 7A.
Okay.
7B.
Okay.
8 goes to the left as you go into the Goodyear Bridge. 8A goes to the right.
Wow.
And then down the hill, your next left turn is turn 9. And then turn 10. This is going to be the fastest corner on the track.
Yeah, that's what people said it was the fastest. And when I came out here and watched it, it didn't look that fast. But I guess...
It's very quick through here.
Is it? Okay.
Very quick. A lot of road on the exit.
If you drop a wheel, will it suck you in or are you okay?
It'll cross you across the track. And then this is your pit entry right here.
Right, see that. And I guess you want to really hit the brakes hard or you'll come into that wall, right?
Yeah, you want to be going pretty slow through here. Because this is deceptively narrow and a lot tighter. You know, you're so used to going fast coming out of 10.
Yeah.
And your car will be, you know, a 45, 50 mile an hour corner probably. Okay. Since the track's clear, what I'll do is I'll drive another lap on the line.
Okay.
Just redo the corner numbers, and then we can stop at each corner and talk about it.
Great.
You stay driver's left. I'll go a little bit quicker too, so you get a feel for what the track looks like. Stay to the left, and once you get past here, obviously, You can then let the car out.
All the way?
All the way.
Okay. Somebody said late apex everywhere.
To get started, but not
Not when
once
you're
you get going.
Okay. So show me the speed line, because I know at Mossport we have a school line that we teach,
Right.
and then there's a race line,
Of course.
and they're totally different. So can you show me the race line instead of the school line?
Well, actually, I am driving the race line right now.
Okay.
It's not that different, but what you'll have to adjust it for is how your car handles.
Yeah.
A lot of people turn in pretty early around this racetrack. Most people don't turn in early enough.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
Fastest way around this track is to actually turn in a little bit sooner than what you think is necessary.
Okay. Well, that's good. I'm usually a good turn in person anyway. Now you hug this up, so you
No, about a car width away.
Okay.
About a car width away from the yellow line. What you want to do is you want to maximize your straight line braking and then turn the car at the top of the hill for an angle that'll get you on a very late apex down here. This is one of the exceptions to the rule where apex is pretty late down below the corner, and then just let the car go where it wants to. You drop a wheel off here, it's no big deal. Just gradually bring it back on.
Okay. This is one I'll forget. Go straight.
Usually what I'll do is I'll roll this up so you don't get so much wind noise on your voice.
You're mid-track here.
That's right.
Okay.
Again, maximize straight line braking. It's a fairly slow speed corner, so carry your speed as long as you can.
Look at there.
Everybody's going to have different theories. You'll change whatever we do here to match how you like to drive as well as how your car works.
Yeah.
Now here, these are all pretty late. These are the areas where you need to stay late. Especially through here. This is where you're setting your speed and holding it constant. Try not to accelerate. As you get set up for 8A here, now you can begin to accelerate and let the car go way wide to the left.
Right.
I just set an arc in turn 9 that carries me about a car width to a car width and a half. As you're at speed, it'll drift you a little wider.
Okay.
Straighten the wheel and a little bit of brake probably, and then back on the throttle.
Okay.
And here's someplace where you can really apex and hold a long apex and carry a lot of speed.
Okay.
Turn 11, you know, brake wherever
Yeah.
is required for your car. This is a place where you can go in fairly early. I use up all the road.
So you go right over here.
If there's road there, I drive on it.
Okay. And then all the way out to where all the tire marks are.
Right. I let the car out a little bit here. As you carry more speed, you might come out a little farther, but what you want to do is set an arc here that carries you around the racetrack so you don't move the steering wheel past start finish.
Okay.
The more speed you carry, the more you'll arc back, and then what I do is I allow the car to come back in, and for you, you'll have to determine if you want to be tighter or if you want to be about a car width away. Here you'll probably ease off the throttle, maybe a little brake, and then turn and then back hard on the gas and carry as much speed for as long as you can through here, and then brake in a straight line.
I saw people brake and I thought, this is a pretty steep hill to be braking.
Yeah, you brake hard,
Yeah.
but you don't have to brake as early because you're going uphill, so the brakes are a lot more efficient.
Okay.
And then I just allow the car to bring gently back over to the left-hand side of the road,
Okay.
and I drive straight, and as I just start to dip, I roll in the steering so that the steering is set before the car unweights. And then back through here. Just try to get through here without scrubbing as much speed as you can. Stay off that berm right there in 3A.
Okay.
That'll really slow you down. It'll cost you a couple of tenths.
To stay off that?
Stay off the berm.
Okay.
Here is very early, and just hold a very long line. The car's heavily loaded to the left, so you can ride right up on the berm and then roll in. Again, just a nice smooth arc to carry your speed through here.
Okay.
And as you go over the top of the hill, depending upon the speed that you're carrying, how comfortable you feel, I try to brake just as the car squats back down, kind of drive straight, and then I ease off the brake as I roll the steering wheel in, and hopefully if I've done it just right, my arc will be just right to set me up for...
Apex just after the tires.
Right. Well, you'll have to play with that a little bit, because you know, your car's going to handle different. I'm only going 50 miles an hour, so I might have been a little early on that time. again, I drive pretty much straight, right for the side of that Winston Cup sign.
Okay.
And brake hard, and then roll the steering wheel in.
Can you clip it right here?
Yeah, I pressed it off the berm. I shouldn't have hit that berm.
Okay.
You can use up this stuff, but as soon as you go through that corner and start to apply power, it gets pretty slippery. Again, it's pretty late through here.
Right on the white line, or right on the...
All the way out to the edge of the road. Just let the car go out there wherever it wants to go.
I noticed that when I was watching the GT2 cars, they were not using all the road.
Well, they may not be familiar with the track.
Yeah.
And again, their car's on sticker tires. You're on street tires, so it's different.
Yeah.
Street tire line here is different than sticker tires. Okay, I'm going to stop at each corner and just talk a little bit about each one, all right?
Okay, like what to look at and look for and all that. Okay, you want to start here?
Yeah, we can start here. Let's turn left.
Okay.
I'd probably make sure that I've got the car pretty well balanced by this point, and I'd be looking way over there.
Okay, almost at the exit?
No, probably more between those two pylons over there.
Pylons.
Where the apex is going to be.
Okay, the two tires.
Right, and where you want to be on the racetrack is right about here.
Okay.
Okay, and then keep this. This is actually an increasing radius corner. Most people don't know it. So you can come in a little earlier, and then the turn opens up so you can carry more speed.
Okay.
And then just allow the car to come out here. What I'm watching a lot of people do in some of the higher horsepower cars is they're pointing at the wall this way, and then they yank the wheel over and then try to accelerate out. Try to be unwinding the wheel all the way to the wall. Don't be cranking the wheel over. If you're doing that, you're letting the car out from the apex too soon.
Okay.
Now again, setting yourself up here, somewhere down this area here, you want to make sure that what you do is you roll the steering wheel in and hold it, and don't scrub any speed as you go by start finish.
Okay.
So somewhere in here, depending upon your car, you might be about a car width to a car width and a half, or maybe 2 or 3 car widths over this way. But the idea is to begin rolling the steering wheel in before you get to turn 12, which is where this barrier is.
So right about at that wall, when that wall starts, where you want to start your...
Yeah, but the thing
With
is
your
you won't be
peripheral.
looking over there.
Your peripheral?
Yeah,
No,
you're going to be
okay.
looking way up the road.
Okay.
What you want to be is basically following this yellow line along the side here.
Okay.
Probably a little closer than where I'm at now, because this will set your arc that will carry you in a smooth fashion around the racetrack without moving the steering. This should just be one big long turn. It should not be a turn, a straight, and another turn.
And this is start finish, the sport sign?
Mm-hmm. Right here, start finish. You'll see it right here.
Okay.
So you see where this is where most of the people are driving. This might be a little wide for you. It just depends how much speed you carry. But
Okay.
whatever you do with the wheel, try to just carry a complete arc all the way around.
Okay.
What I tend to do in faster cars is I don't try to get too close to this inside edge here, because it doesn't, what I want to be is carrying more speed and momentum up the hill. So I'll be somewhere around here. Okay, can you see that, like the lines in
Yep.
the track?
Yep.
That's where I want to be.
Okay. Kind of looking at the light in auto, the third one.
Yeah, well,
Okay.
I'd probably, what you're looking at is you see the A and the third auto light. You want to put your car right underneath that as
Okay.
you start to go underneath the bridge.
Okay.
Now, depending upon what your car's doing, you either have to turn early or turn a little late. If it turns in good, then I would
Does.
begin turning right about here, right before the
just
number 1
before the
marker.
one.
Because
Okay.
what you're going to do is you're actually going to hook the left front wheel along that pit entrance. At
Oh,
the
is that what that
upper
is?
half of it, yeah.
Okay.
Where you want to be on the track is right about here, okay?
Okay.
And then what you're starting to look for is, you see that speaker pole that's up there?
Yep.
That's what you want to be driving straight at. Now your momentum will carry you way out here. So you just hold the wheel, and you'll kind of come away from the pavement and come back. And when you get lined up, right about here, you brake hard in a straight line and probably downshift and turn.
Wow. Okay.
Probably from 4th into 3rd, maybe 2nd, okay? So here is straight line braking going uphill. And the reason why you do that is because you get more speed and momentum up the hill. A lot of people come this way and around. That's a much slower line. You go up this way and carry your speed farther. 2 is fairly low speed corner. Somewhere right around here, you notice I'm driving right for the speaker pole.
Yeah.
I start to roll the steering wheel in, depending upon how well your car turns in.
Okay.
And where you want to be on the apex is whatever causes your car to stay inside here,
Okay.
and then allow the car to drift out. See, a lot of people are already out early. If you look at this track,
Yeah.
people are way out too early. Where you want to be is right here.
Okay.
Okay. Try not to get on the rumple stuff because it slows you down.
Okay.
Now what you're doing with the wheel here is timing how you unwind the wheel. As you unwind the wheel, if you do it at just the right rate, it'll gradually bring you over to the right-hand side of the road so that you are square with that yellow line at the 2 marker.
Okay.
Right here. Because this
Okay.
is where you want to be. If you're going to brake, you're going to brake here. And you see how the road goes down a little bit?
Yep.
You want to make sure that you've got the front end loaded and turning before it drops away.
Okay.
So as you start to go into the corner, start to roll in a little early, you'll feel the car wash a bit and then pick up and go. And when you're here, you want to make sure you're looking all the way up into 3A.
Okay.
That's the one to the right.
That Ford thing?
Yeah,
Okay.
towards that.
Okay.
Where you're going to be is on the left-hand side of the road, and you carry this all the way to about this point here. There's no real good mark in the road to tell you, except for now what you can see is the highlight of the rubber.
Okay. Or just a car length before that, the white tires start.
Yeah, that's, yeah. See, I like to keep my eyes where I'm going over here. I don't want to be looking over here. So what I'm
Yes.
doing is I'm focusing on probably...
The third speaker?
Lousy transmission. Yeah, you see where the speaker drops down?
The third one.
Yeah,
1,
well,
2, 3.
1, 2, no, not that one. I'm not looking for the exit. I'm looking for the apex, which is right about where that speaker is.
Oh, okay.
Okay, if you follow that down to the road,
Got it. Yeah.
that's where your apex is.
So it's late.
It's really late. So what you do is you begin rolling the steering wheel over to the right so that you catch the apex here. And it's just a, kind of a clipping point. That's it. It's not very long.
Okay.
And then you allow the car to just kind of gradually sneak out this way.
And right on the yellow line.
Yep,
moving
take it right
down.
out to the yellow line. Here, again, it depends on your car. You may want to begin turning as early as here, or you may want to go a whole nother car length before you begin turning. It all
Okay.
depends on how you like to drive and what your car's doing. The sooner you can get the car turned, because it is downhill, the better off you're going to be. The thing that most people don't realize is that it actually squats the chassis just about the time when it's time to turn. So what happens here is you see how God, this is a terrible transmission. You come down the hill and then it flattens a little bit.
Yep.
And then it starts to fall away again.
Yep.
You really want to probably begin turning right about here and adjust this for speed and what the car's handling like.
And this is a slow corner too, right?
Fairly slow. The idea here is you're going to want to keep the momentum up because it becomes off camber downhill. Take advantage of that.
Okay.
You can take it right up on the berm if it feels like the car's going faster through there, because the car's so heavily weighted to the left-hand side.
And exit.
Well, just let the car go where it wants to.
Okay,
What's
so
more
there's no
important is where you
room.
turn.
Okay. So middle of the red and whites is exit.
Uh-huh. Now, turning for this corner, again, it depends on the car, how much speed you're carrying. You'll have to play with this a little bit and see what feels right, because what you're more concerned with is the exit. So as you begin to roll the steering wheel in, you're kind of turning blindly for an apex that doesn't really really present itself until about now. See how I'm on the inside edge and it's long,
Yeah. Okay.
really long.
So you drive
Now-
right on the yellow line with your
Right.
tires.
And then just allow the car to go where it wants to.
Okay.
Generally what I do is I allow the car to come out as far as it wants, but I try not to go much farther than a car width away from the yellow line. Nobody drives over there, okay? And what you'll notice here is that you're coming to a point where it's time to begin setting the car up. The car unweights. When you're really fast through here, the car goes up and down, and then it takes its final set.
Okay.
On the second up and down, you're almost at the 1 marker. So you should probably be like easing off the throttle deliberately, slowly, to help balance the car, and then on the brakes hard once the car settles. Carry the brakes for whatever you think is necessary. And I generally do not turn the car this high on the hill. Some people do. Some people actually turn the car here. You see all the marks? See how early they are? This is a good passing zone.
Okay.
But what I try to do is carry more of a straight line approach, and then I begin to roll the steering in, because it gives me that little extra straight line braking so that I can get the car slowed down and I can carry my speed over the top of the hill a little longer.
Okay.
Then you stay wide and wide and wide. Hopefully, if you've done it right, you've set again an arc that causes you to arrive just after the tires,
Yeah.
and then you carry it for quite a while, and then just allow the car to go where it wants to. Remember, the key to the carousel is carrying your momentum over the top of the hill for as long as you can, as you feel comfortable with, getting on the brakes and getting the car settled and turned high on the hill, and then basically keep the momentum up, because you've got a pretty steep uphill through here. You've got a lot of horsepower and torque, but the thing is, you can make up a couple of tenths if you can carry the momentum through 6. What people tend to do on the carousel is get on the throttle way too soon, and it causes them to come out to the exit of the road sooner. They can't get the car into the apex. So if you're real patient with the throttle and carry your momentum, you can then roll on the throttle as this carousel bottoms out and starts to head up the hill. This is really difficult because you can't really see where you're going to turn. I've been here so long and done this so long, I just do it by feel now because you can't really tell. But somewhere right around here, you got to start moving over to the left.
Okay. So you want to be under the E in tires, maybe?
Oh no, you still want to be on the left-hand side or the right-hand side of the road
Okay.
here.
So you don't
what you want to do is that the way this works is, you see how the drag strip is straight here?
Yeah.
And what you're going to do is kind of turn this way for a little short, straight piece of patch or pavement that you can't see yet.
Okay.
And you're going to put your shoulder on that.
Okay.
So where you're going to be,
So still looking at the W in Winston Cup sort of thing.
if you look at the W, it's going to set you up probably about right.
Okay.
Because you're going to be right here.
Okay.
This is where you want to be.
Okay.
And then you drive straight.
Okay. Straight.
There's no need to go to the left.
Okay.
There's no need to be real tight to the right. You
Okay.
drive straight for the end of the Winston Cup sign.
Okay.
Okay? And
Yep.
then brake as late as you possibly can. Don't be king of the late breakers, but balance the car properly, and around the corner you go. Probably take this in second gear, maybe first. I don't know what you guys do with your
Second.
gears.
Yeah, we never go to first.
So I just drive straight up here. And the thing is a lot of people will drive this way, or a lot of people will drive here, and you can drive right by them.
Okay.
You can drive right by them. And then what I do is, I really don't look at a point to turn here. I start looking over there.
Okay.
Because where I want to be is on the other side of the Armco barrier, where the white tires are. That's where your apex is. So if I'm right here, I'm actually beginning to look over there and just roll my steering wheel in pretty patiently. Some people like to pick up a midpoint, and my midpoint would probably be something like this. Now obviously you wouldn't be on this line if somebody's real tight behind you. You'd be a little more to the right, but this is the faster line for a qualifying line, or to catch somebody,
Okay.
or to get away from
So
somebody.
you're pretty much mid-track.
That's right.
Okay.
Now there's a pavement change up here, and in your car you got to be real sneaky about the throttle. As soon as you get to this point right here, see how this changes?
Yeah.
The rear end's going to come around on you.
Ooh, okay.
Okay? It's real slick through here, because the reason being is if you look out, it's just real granular, so you can't
Yeah.
put much tire on the pavement. And then what you do is you allow the car to drift out wide this way. And if you need to, you can go out this far, but it's pretty slick. I try to get it set up right about here.
Okay. So just before the patch of pavement. then.
Right. Now, what I would do in your car is, as you go faster, you'll try to straighten this out. But the thing is you got to sacrifice it a little in this left-right to get through the next left-right combination quickly. So what I try to do here is I try to go as quickly as I can and balance my chassis as quickly as I can. Maybe even short shift into third, so I can concentrate on carrying speed and momentum through here. So I'm about mid-track. If you're over here, you'll be into 7A too early. All right?
Yeah.
And then that makes you 7B too early,
Yeah.
and then 8's screwed up for sure.
Okay.
Okay? So where you want to be is right about here.
Okay, kind of like the in
Right.
tires.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And in tires. Oh, I see what
there.
you... Okay, you're looking off the track.
I'm looking straight ahead. So you kind of want to be set up for the in the word I in.
Yeah, actually what you want to be is, you see where he's at right there?
Yeah.
That's where you want to be. You don't want to be facing the N, you want to be facing the E when you get down to where he's at.
Okay, but right now okay, got it.
Actually, you know what I'm looking at? If I'm going to look at anything, I'm going to look at that abutment with the tires on it. I'm going to drive straight for that,
Okay.
where the bridge is.
Yep.
And I'm just going to bring the car over very smoothly this way.
Okay.
Some people will make this more of a turn. I try not to. I try to straighten it out. Some people drive all the way over here.
Yeah.
You see how I'm now facing the E?
Yeah.
If you're facing the I, you're in big trouble.
Oh yeah?
If you're facing the I in tires, not the I and in, but the I in tires, you're probably in big trouble
Really, huh?
because you're in too early.
Okay.
Because what will happen is you're carrying a lot of speed through here.
Yeah.
And since you'll go around this corner, the car will start to drift out, and that'll make you early for 8A, which means you're off the racetrack at the exit in most cases, unless you can really collect it up.
Okay, so you want it real tight to this Armco here.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And then what I do is I roll the steering wheel in so I catch about the middle of 8. This is 8 to the left. Stay off the berm here because it'll throw you offline.
Okay. So just graze it?
Don't even touch it. Just stay off it right here.
Okay.
Because it'll throw you off that way. And you can see what'll happen. You'll lift off the gas, the car will pitch this way, and then it'll pitch that way, and you'll be off in the tires.
Okay.
And then I hold this apex pretty long, again, depending upon how you drive and how much speed you carry. I might hold it as far as here so that what I get is a nice clean line through 8A, because from here on out, I want to be either accelerating or trying to build up my momentum. The key here is that as you go from 8 to 8A, as you begin the transition to the right-hand turn, that's where you really got to start picking up speed, because it's going to carry over the top of the hill, and that's probably where you'll grab fourth on the downhill side. So it's third gear through here, maybe fourth, depending upon how fast you are, and then over the top of the hill, grabbing fourth on the downhill side if the car will rev that high. And what you're aiming for here is, again, the second half of the berm, right about here. Some people ride up on the berm, and I've done that in the past when I'm, you know, kind of getting through here fairly quick. It doesn't upset the car too much, but what you can't see is the exit here. So you have to trust and read the rubber on the road to figure out where the exit is. What you're looking for is the tire wall, and then right along here, see this little short piece of pavement where it's kind of like a little extra piece?
Yeah.
That's where you want to be for your exit.
Okay.
I mean, you use up all this road right here, but don't drop a wheel off, because you'll hook and go into the tires over there.
Yeah, I see the big trip, yeah.
Then what I do is I allow the car to just kind of go down this straight, and as the road turns to the left, I still drive straight a little bit. And then I set an arc somewhere around here. I don't let the car get more than a car to a car width and a half away from this. Because what I'm going to do is, if I'm carrying enough speed and I have to brake, I want to make sure that I'm pointing straight right here, because this is where I'm going to brake. See how this line goes straight and then turns left? This is where I'm going to brake.
Okay.
So what I'm doing is I'm unwinding the wheel and maybe easing off the throttle very smoothly and deliberately slow, braking in a straight line for as long as I need to, and then rolling the steering wheel in and back on the throttle. Okay.
So again, left tires on yellow line.
Absolutely, or even more. I mean, take it all the way to the edge if you feel comfortable with it.
Okay.
Turning here is discretionary. Slower cars you're in very early. Faster cars you got to wait a little bit.
Okay.
So as the yellow line starts to brake left, you notice I'm still going straight?
Yeah.
This is probably where I'm off the brakes and I'm starting to balance the car on the chassis, with the throttle I mean, and I roll the steering wheel in very slowly.
And this is really fast here.
This is very fast, fastest corner on the racetrack.
Okay.
And then hold a long late apex, or a long early apex, and then just allow the car to go where it wants to. Okay? Just let it use up all the road. Now you can set somebody up in that corner if you've been following somebody for a while.
Yeah.
If they're turning in a little early, set them up and go a little deeper, and then turn a little later and come past them on the exit here.
Okay.
Because what you can do is you can get alongside them on this quarter panel, and you can basically drive them right into the pit lane.
Oh yeah. Okay. So you want to be on the inside.
Right. What you're doing is, you know, as you go through the corner this way, take a little later apex, so that what happens is, as you come off the edge of out of the corner, he's out here on the edge, and you're over here, and you're coming around this way to pass.
Okay.
Okay. You just go a little deeper turn, and away you go.
So you want to make sure nobody gets up to the inside of you here, because what they'll do is they'll push you right out of the racetrack.
They could, but the thing is that everybody's going so fast, we're all going to go over to this side. Your key is that if you set them up by going into 10 and braking maybe a little harder and accelerating harder out, taking a little later apex, you can come around them this way and squeeze them. Okay. And then again, this is all pretty straightforward. Brake where you need to. Downshift first, second, third, whatever you're going to use for this.
A lot of people doing the same thing we're doing.
Yeah. He's early.
Who's early?
Guy in the whatever that is, LHS.
Okay.
Where you want to be. See the guy in the truck, he's late. See
He's
the
late.
guy in the Corsica, he's about right. The guy in the truck is way late.
Okay. So you want to be in right now
Uh-huh.
and hold it in here.
He's taking more of the student line.
Okay.
He's too wide. Way too wide.
So you tuck it nice and close pretty much. And then you come out of
See
it.
how much extra road he's driving? You don't need to carry that much road. I mean, you're going to carry some drift out there, but I'm going to be right here.
Okay.
And then I'm just holding this arc at whatever the car wants to do. What I'm doing is I'm looking up ahead, checking my mirrors, gauges, flags, blah, blah, blah.
Oh yeah, and trucks
See
on the
how wide
counter
he is?
race. Yeah.
It's way too wide.
So A, third auto light.
That looks about right, but he's a little wide. See, I'm going to be here.
So you want to tuck in right up there, okay?
See, this is the apex here. He's way wide. And then you got a second apex here. Now watch how he drives to the right. Drive straight and brake hard.
Straight to that pole right there.
That's right, brake hard.
Tuck it in.
See what he does up here. He's about right now. A little too far to the left. See how I'm lining up on this yellow line as it goes straight?
Yep.
And then roll in. Get the car turned fairly early because it does unweight a lot. Let's see where he turns in. Too late. Now watch what happens when he goes over the exit. See how wide or how far to driver's right he is?
Yeah.
We've got a lot more track to go to.
Yeah.
Too late. Way too late on the apex. Way too late on the turn in. See the difference in my line versus his?
Yep. You hold it nice and tight. And then you kind of double apex this. Sort of, not really.
No, not really. Really what you're doing is you're straightening this corner out. See how he's turning real early? I can go much faster, turn here, and now I can be on the throttle. See, now he's having a hard time sucking it into the inside edge. I'm already here.
Yeah.
See how it's starting to drift away on him?
Yeah.
Now I just kind of roll in here. I don't know what to say other than look at the sign maybe.
Okay, I'll look for the W and we stick up.
That's probably your best bet. See how he's far to driver's left?
Yeah.
We're going to drive straight.
Okay.
Right
Straight
up the middle of the road.
edge of the sign.
Right, just right straight up for the edge of the sign.
Okay.
When you get to about the 1 marker or so, I'd say look over at your apex and just roll the steering wheel in very slowly. Way late on the apex. Let's see how he does the S's. Not wide enough. Okay, now let's see if he holds it tight enough. He held it tight enough there. That looks good there. That's a good line. Now straight, too late. Let's turn way too late. There we go. Let's see what he does now. Way too late again.
And this is the fast line you're showing me around here, right? Nice and tight. Drift out mid-track.
This looks good through here. Too late on the turn lane. That would be the line that I'd take if I was trying to pass somebody. Could you see how I'm on the left and he's on the right? If he was behind me, he'd be better placed to pass me. I'm gonna go around this guy. I'll go a little quicker.
Yeah, just do one more lap and then we should be done. I got plenty to study here.
Great track. This is a double apex here. These cars are never making it. Don't matter. late afternoon races are not a lot of fun here.
Oh, I've never seen anything like it. I mean, I live in Toronto, Canada. We don't get stuff like that.
Way too wide. Way too wide.
Now, since there's so many people out here, I wonder if it's just, you could just come out and drive it. I wonder if I get in my little neon and drive a couple laps. Since there's so many people out here, what do you think?
Yeah, why don't
a lot of people out here.
Where's the car parked?
My neon? Over near there.
Over near there where?
And where the trailers are. Right across from pit entrance.
Okay. Yeah, why don't you do that and you follow me?
Yeah? You got time?
Yeah, it's 4 to 6, no big deal, as long as the track's open.
Okay. Don't go too fast though, because I mean, I'm only in the neon.
Okay.
Yeah, that would be awesome. I mean, it's front-wheel drive, so it's not going to be the same thing, but it'll
Well,
be
we're not
pretty
going
close.
fast enough.
Yeah.
What you want to see is just the general layout of the track.
Yeah.
All the things that I'm showing you are going to have to be adjusted for both how your car handles.
Right. Does it say record?
Yes.
Thank you.
I don't like that, Terry.
Huh?
I don't like that.
Terry?
That is your water over there, isn't it? Is that your water over there?
Okay, cycle the gate, turn it off. No fuel pressure. Yeah. Shows up, 10 minutes before session, gets a headset. Hey, dude!
flags.
So how am I getting out of here?
Back it up. happened out there?
Honda blew rear end.
Had me worried. Didn't see everybody else came in. It's like, oh no, where's 35? Where's 35?
What's smoking? My brakes?
Yeah.
Cart. It still bottoms out going into 3.
Yeah.
Strong stuff. Not as bad,
Okay.
but it still does it.
Yeah, I didn't even change anything.
It's still doing it.
Yeah, we're gonna change front springs.
It just goes.
Yeah, it hits the upper ball joint that's hitting the body. Now, they all do that,
Okay.
but they say I guess this is a little bit harder than what they usually do. Brakes better?
Yeah, much better. Thank you.
How's the track, Terry?
It
I'll
just
take care of
needed
you,
to
Kurt.
be
Don't worry,
bled.
I'm burnt to shit now, but don't you
do?
worry, Kurt.
What'd you do?
I bled him.
It was real inconsistent. Sometimes there'd be pedals, sometimes you could pump it up. There would be sometimes it'd go right to the floor. But now it's fine. It's nice and consistent, hard, feels good.
Watch when you leave here again. We're getting a lot more heat here, so we got heat sinks every time we come in here.
We're gonna start it up. Start it up.
How's it running? Good?
See that?
Yeah, I want to see that.
It's not as slick as it was today. Feels better.
Yeah. How's the car?
Car feels okay. It still bottoms out. It feels better, but I only did 2 laps and then the oil came down, so I didn't go through the S's fast. So
Is there a lot of oil up there?
it's not that bad. It's slightly offline, so if you're right on line, you're okay, but if you're slightly offline, you're toast.
So the brake pedal one had a problem with the brakes, huh?
But as soon as he bled, it was fine.
We had great brakes last session. You didn't have any trouble with brakes at the end of the session or anything?
You're just gonna have to go a tad bit faster to be catching me, man.
Oh, God. Hey.
Nice laps,
can't
Terry.
win this section,
57s
right,
twice.
Yeah.
Can't
I'm getting
win
there. I'm
this
still a
section. You can't win
long
this
ways away. Like, I'm not even into 5th back here yet.
Right.
Really?
Yeah, I'm only in 4th. And I'm in 4th through the front straight.
We still got a bang in the front. The brakes are better. I didn't know we had a problem with brakes. Gagging on water. And drowning herself. I hope that button never sticks. You know it.
I get awful wet, huh?
That's what I'm telling you. It looks a little bit bloated out there. But she's going fast.
Getting there.
Terry, we're 25 minutes in at the yellow. I'm gonna give you probably 3 or 4 more laps. I'll put Marty in, and what I want to do is put Stu in on the end, so I'm gonna cut Marty a little bit just to
Perfect.
get another feel.
Okay, sounds good.
I figure 3 laps, 4 if you want.
We did 2 57s. Not as still sloppy out there. It
I
must be
got
the
a
day.
long way to go.
Well, that's okay because you're coming down. It'll
Oh, yeah.
begin to sort of.
I always.
So do I.
I mean, I've had, what,
Maybe if I
10
turn in.
laps now?
Yeah. I mean, that's. Wally did some one time when I first drove.
Can you do me a favor?
Yes.
Crawl in the back and look at my camera and see what you can tell me what you can see.
Okay.
Don't go. Is it still on record? Is it still on record?
Yes.
Okay, can you see my hand?
Yes.
Can you see my hand?
Yes.
Can you see my hand?
No.
Can you see my hand?
Yes.
Now?
No.
Now?
No.
Now?
Yes.
Okay, here?
Yes.
Here?
No.
Here?
Yep.
Here?
No.
Can
No.
you see good wrench?
No. It would be too far over.
Can you see here?
A little bit. Just the tips.
Okay, thank you.
Goodbye. Yeah, I like that. Can you see here? Can you see Goodrich? I get to see it. Let's put the camera on Goodrich.
We need one of those remotes.
Yeah, like put it down on her feet too.
Yeah,
Give it
yeah.
like hot pedals.
Watch your dance.
Are we going? Close my hat.
talk to me about what you're doing in this car so I do it the same. I'm using
I'm using 5th up the front straight sometimes. Sometimes I just stay in 4th.
oh, okay.
Okay. And I'm in 4th all the way through till turn 4. Downshifting to 3rd.
In
Through 4.
Okay.
And up to 4th.
Okay.
Then I'm doing your line perfectly through the carousel, staying in 4th, staying in 4th.
All right.
Turn 7, I'm in 3rd.
All right.
As soon as I exit the first part of the S, I'm in 3rd, and then I shift to 4th. And I'm in 4th until almost 9. And then I'm in 5th.
All right, then 5th.
And then I'm back into 3rd for the turn 11.
Okay, you're using 5th and turn 10 or 4th?
Sometimes 5th, sometimes 4th. Depends on how good of a run I can get
All
on.
right, that's fair. Okay, I'll do it that
So
same.
I'm doing it almost exactly what you told me, but I want to go through my notes. I made a bunch of notes last night. So.
All right.
And Marty's doing almost the exact same line I am. Okay, have fun. Just don't hurt my baby.
Let's go for it there.
Terry, can you fix that mirror for me? It's got to go up. That's a little far. Okay, then out. Up a little bit. Too far. That's okay. smells pretty good. It's got a little bit oversteer that should be taken. It might be just the track of the tire. But all that smoke is from the oil.
Holy smoke!
56? How's it-
Got a long way to go, but
Is the car better?
it feels like it, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's also a lot cooler, huh?
The what?
It's a lot cooler.
Yeah. The track surface is cooler, everything's cooler, but does the back seem to slide around as much?
Seems a little more planted,
Right?
but like I'm not up to speed yet.
Right. We ran a 56, so that's good. Very good.
There's a lot more in it. Can I go get in line? button up that hatch, you'd get in front of me.